Okay. Itamo up in Akomiop. Happily reached another dawn. It is just about 8 o'clock in the AM on Wednesday, November 20th, 2019. In the lunar cycle Itautstoi, when cold arrives. Our first winter moon, and this morning I woke up to winter wonderland. Actually, I wish I'd had the camera rolling when I did wake up, because as soon as Polly and I walked out the door for him to pee, walked right into a big buck mule deer standing in the yard, and a whole little family of does and this year's fawns bedded down in the tree right in front of our front window. But Polly scared them, so they got up and booked it pretty quick. It's nice. It's kind of a back street where we are, so it's nice that the deer come and lay on our lawn. I don't mind that at all. Yeah, I think I'm having a bit of a rough morning. Well, not really. I'm kind of pulling out of it now, but for the first hour of my day today, it's in kind of not a sour mood, not a regretful frame of mind. But and not really depressed, but just in a funk, you know. Still every day I think about all the changes that have happened this year, and it's tough not to be able to talk to, some members of my family and stuff, whether they consider themselves that anymore or not. But yeah, I don't know. It's a bummer. As humans, we're pretty hard on each other a lot of times, I've been thinking about the way, Mahoney and I were going through life, and even up to today, we really hurt each other a lot, I don't know that it was purposeful or anything, but it just seems like the two of us together in any capacity, even apart, we just cause pain. Frustration and stuff. It's weird being in a relationship now where, like Chelsea and I have been living together for almost a whole year. In January, first part of January, it'll be a year. And that time we haven't really had a single, we haven't had any fights. I don't even know that we've had much of any disagreements over anything, like anything that we had to kind of sort through. We're pretty much on the same page most of the time, and neither one of us is interested in having that kind of relationship. Anyway, this is supposed to be a journal, so part of my reality is this stuff. But having almost completed my walk out here this morning, so that's probably why I didn't even start filming at the beginning of my walk. I just needed the fresh air and the open space and the reality and stuff like this, and maybe put my mind a little bit in check, because I'm not feeling nearly as in a funk as I was when I first stepped out here this morning. Now there's another issue. Yesterday I mentioned that I'm putting together 2 identical mystery boxes, one of which is going to be given away to a Patreon. I'm just going to draw a name out of my list of donors on my Patreon account. The other one I was hoping to raffle off to YouTube subscribers, and I was hoping that my intent was I wanted to raise enough money through that raffle to pay for the next round of mystery box. And in the next round, the subscribers would get I'd draw a name from people that normally comment and stuff on my videos and interact, that who I know are watching all the time, and just like I used to do, and so I'd give one away, and then I'd raffle one, and the raffle would pay for another, and so on, so that the whole process would kind of pay for itself, and it'd be a fun thing to do through the channel. However, someone alerted me by message this morning that I'm not really allowed to have a raffle here in Alberta, where I'm at. I'm not really allowed to have a raffle without a raffle license. So, the tax man's calling already. I just mentioned it. So I went online and kind of looked at what's the deal with that, right? It's pretty goofy, and I see people doing raffles here all the time that I know are not licensed. But I did notice that that you don't need a raffle license for donations. You don't need a raffle license for free giveaways and this kind of thing. So I can continue to give away mystery boxes. I can give one mystery box away to just to general, like, the subscribers who normally engage with my channel all the time, and then I can give one away to patrons who donate at least $5 to my Patreon account, and that's just giving stuff away. So if I have to run it that way, that's the way I have to run it. And in which case, you might want to become a patron of mine for a month for $5. If you become a patron of mine for a year for $5, you get a free T-shirt. That's been an ongoing thing in the Patreon account. It's it's a way to help me out and get something in return. And now I'd like to start doing these mystery boxes with the Patreon so that the people are getting more, and I think we can make it happen without the tax man, because nobody's making money here. All right. The other thing, is that I really do need that kind of help. Look at what's going on this last couple of weeks with the way that this beaver project is building up. It's building up where it's going to be a very long-term project here that I'm probably going to organize. Well, I'm already started organizing. Last night I created a new Facebook group as a platform through which to bring naturalists to organize some of the action that we need to take all up and down the river at each of the water outflows, and certainly at the water intake that I'm concerned with the most immediately. We need daily monitoring of these places, and we need tools to do things when there's situations. For instance, I need to buy, probably a few beaver live traps. Each of those is going to run me at least $200 US. I'm expecting. There's a lot of equipment, like after yesterday's video, a couple of people have mentioned, well, you know, you could just throw a boat in there and easily float over there and pull those things out. That's true. I need, you know, $1,500 to $2,000 to buy a little boat. I don't have that, you know. I don't even know that the city's going to pay me for this beaver project. I don't think that's their intent. I think they're hoping that I am able to roust enough voluntary power that this can be just a community project and support itself. And of course, I think they'd be willing to, well, I know they'd be willing to put in some bucks for some tools. For instance, I asked for a kind of you know, the grappling hook, but I asked for also a hook on a long pole, maybe a telescoping pole, as they use, you know, on boats and such to catch lines in water. I think a hook like that would help. And, you know, city's willing to buy that for me. City's willing to buy me some tools. But as yet, you know, they're not going to pay me for my time and all my efforts to go toward what's going to be a long-term thing, you know. Not that they absolutely won't, but right now that's not part of the discussion. It's been brought up, like if we had to put you on retainer, you know, that's a whole another process. It's just like with my rattlesnake work, and they would have to go through several stages of approvals, whereas right now, you know, I can just operate freely without, you know, having to have the whole program 100% approved by everybody and such, you know. I can start swinging grappling hooks and interfering with the beavers without all kinds of permits in line and this kind of thing. So anyway, I guess what I'm just saying is that the supports that I do get through Patreon and otherwise are actually very appreciated and very needed. And I hope that we can play this mystery box game because I enjoy playing it. I think we can. I just gotta trick with the way it's presented, and it's got to be as free giveaways. But you know, to that extent, I'm gonna have to support free giveaways to those who are also given to me. Hey, it's a reciprocity. Anyhow, I will describe more how that's going to go, but I think you know, still the idea is if you want in, it's going to be a $5 in, probably through Patreon now, or you know, not that I have to get donation through Patreon, but helps me organize it if everybody's in one place and I can just go in and get the names, you know. Anyhow, not sure what else is in store for today, but it's a brilliant, bright, snowy day. It was funny, trying to sleep last night. Light is coming through the window, you know, at 3 a.m. and it's, I don't know, sunlight bouncing off of moons, bouncing off of snow, bouncing off of clouds, I don't know. Ricochet light. But the snow really has an effect on how dark it is. I'm just blabbering now. Let's go to the studio, see what's shaking there.
I'm getting my license, so
Yeah,
you'd be able to drive around.
Just go
That's an
smooth.
asset.
Just drive it
And so
smooth.
I don't know how to write that down. And,
Oh, uncle,
yeah, so I need help with that kind of stuff.
you're calling her.
Okay.
You're calling her, but I need
And then
it
I'm
seems slow.
looking at getting a vehicle because I'm
You'll get it.
looking at the okay from
That's what I got over there. I'll give you this one just in case you don't have this one. Yeah, let's see. Because if we go this way, because are you gonna put another light at the back or no? Yeah.
So that's kind of
We're gonna do that.
Yeah.
For a vehicle, I'm not too sure if I'm supposed to put it in as
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Well, you could, it's pretty up to you guys to figure out what,
and they can help with that.
yeah, it's an asset,
way.
it's in an asset, or is it, right? Just a personal vehicle.
Yeah.
Make sure it's not really.
It's more an asset because I need to get around. to
Yeah.
the front.
Yeah.
See, your budget is
We're
used
gonna go
for
to
this
this
whole thing, eh?
powwow function.
So what's your, I will try to do this.
You'll make a lot of money, hey?
Yeah.
Doing it, but
And like, we don't have enough to buy like a place like this right now. So yeah, we have to start small. And so that's why I'm kind of questioning.
So this one's gonna be beveled to the side. You have a bigger bevel.
yeah. Did you know that?
Yeah, so as you see, the belts are coming along. They're still in the early stages yet. They've got a lot of work to do on them, so you're not seeing a finished product, but you're kind of getting an idea. Tomorrow and Friday, those artisans are going to have a sale there at the workshop, so you can come in and actually, if you're around Lethbridge, come in and visit with them and visit the workshop. I know there'll be some food around probably, and everybody's going to have a lot of good stuff to sell. That's at 1253 2nd Avenue North, Lethbridge, just across from the Mark's Work Warehouse. Now I am heading around picking up the kids from school. I just grabbed William. They had some kind of a, what did they, a book drive? What did they call that thing?
The library. I went to the library and I got the secret book, and I got this at the library, and I got this at the it's like a racer. It's a racer, and it's really awesome. That's it.
So what kind of, that's a secret book? Is that like a locked journal, you mean?
Yep, locked journal secret.
So you gonna keep it secret from everybody?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I got a little key onto it. If someone finds it, I'll be dead.
Yeah, so I forget what they call it, but they were having a book sale basically, and kids were told, bring $20 and you'll be able to get some stuff there. So hooked William up, and he came back with a journal. So imagine that. Hey, journals are good stuff, just like my video journal, but mine's public. I don't keep mine secret. I keep mine totally out in the open. Everybody can see.
Yep. Well, no one can see mine. Mine is secret.
I know. The stuff that I want to keep secret, I just don't journal. Yeah, I've just finished cooking a dinner, and I figured I'd turn on the camera and you guys can place bets. How quickly is this going to be rejected by the 3 kids? So what it is a bed of jasmine rice, some chicken breast, kind of cubed up, and stir fried with corn and mango in a jerked pineapple / butter sauce with a little bit of hoisin, and what else? And then some pieces of cantaloupe off the side. Hey, my original idea was to make something like cantaloupe chicken, and so this is my attempt. All right, so the places are set. Let me get some forks in here, and get your bets ready. 3 kids, 3, 5, and 7 years of age. Boy, girl, boy. Girl in the middle. And they like rice. They like chicken. Not all of them like corn, so that's going to play a factor. They like cantaloupe. Do they like them together? I might have messed up there. probably
Ryan,
did.
is food ready?
Food is ready. You gotta come up.
Yep.
Dinner is served. Will, come, dinner. Let's go. Check it out. Try it out. What do you think?
Super good.
Good, huh?
I don't like the corn.
All right, we'll pick around the corn. If you don't want the corn.
The chicken tastes good.
The chicken tastes good. You like it? Right on. You know what that is? The cantaloupe. You like that stuff, right? Yeah, you're the big cantaloupe eater.
Wait, who is it?
Mr. Reed. He eats a lot of cantaloupe, hey? Hey, Will, come check it out. I want to see your reaction. Come check out your food. I want to get your reaction.
To eat, right?
No. Come.
I have my pants off.
Oh, well. That's okay. We won't look at you. Look, I'll wait till you sit down. I got the camera on me. We will not do an underwear shot. Even though it just looks like you're in shorts. Nobody can even tell. All right. So
What is this?
that's chicken and rice and cantaloupe, mangoes.
That's cantaloupe.
Oh, you don't like it? That's all stuff that you like, right? You like rice, right?
It's chicken.
Do you like rice?
No, I don't like chicken.
You don't like chicken?
No.
But you like rice, eh?
Yeah, I only like rice. You like corn? Okay, guys.
So you don't you didn't even taste it. Taste it. You might like it.
Well, I just taste it. It tastes good. What?
You run away. It tastes good, right? It's good. It's good, right? It's good.
We're the only one to eat it.
2 out of 3 majority rule. 3 out of 4 if I'm included. So this did better than I expected. All right, eat up. I'm gonna get mine.